You guys ready to start, by the way?
Sure.
Yeah, welcome to Magic Pixel episode 29. Woo, we made it.
It's a long ass time.
We took 1 week off. Dude, not only did we take 1 week off, but I got comments on YouTube that was like, where the fuck is Magic Pixel? I was like, damn. We missed 1 week after 29 weeks in a row or whatever, and I was like, they're after us. They're never gonna let us forget it. So you know what? Our bad. We're back. We're here, and we're fully assembled. The whole crew is here.
We are.
Here last time.
I gotta go to work. Hold on.
That's what honestly scared me the most about starting this show is that you creative inspirations come and go, so it's like if I'm ever in a rut and I can't do it, it's gonna be tough. But luckily so far it's only been that 1 week we took off. So
the other thing too is I was telling the stream in the beginning. When we started D&D, we were like, all right, guys, we have to do 4 weeks in a row, and then we can take a break. If we make it 4 weeks, that's pretty consistent. And then it was 29 or 30. No, we did 30, I think, right? Because we had...
Essentially, yeah.
30, yeah.
Basically, because we did 28 episodes in a one-shot.
Yeah.
So 29 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
29, yeah, for sure.
Good.
This marks our technical 30th episode, but...
Yeah, because travel was a thing in our past life. So
yes,
I've prepared a whole travel kit for myself in case I had to travel and play D&D, and it exists still, but it's not going to be used for another year. So
Yeah.
Whenever that happens,
let's just go to UCI's tavern and make it happen.
Let's play in UCI tavern.
If travel exists, I feel like we would have done a live show almost already if we had a frickin'
maybe Texas Showdown, so there could be there.
Let's go Texas Showdown live show. I'm about it. Where's Texas Showdown? Houston or?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's Houston.
I'm a big fan of Houston. I used to live there.
Yeah, Houston's dope.
Houston's whack.
I was just gonna say.
I knew this motherfucker would say that.
He's an Austin fan, right?
Bro, shut up with your Bridge 4 ass over there, all right?
San Antonio.
You don't even have that
Did you guys
poster.
get your posters?
No, number one.
You
number
guys
two.
Get your posters?
Number one, no. Number two, you wouldn't even have that poster if it wasn't for us, all right? So we
if it wasn't for Honzo. Cut yourself out of that.
Wow. The guy who doesn't even remember the goddamn books, you're giving him all the credit for it? I cannot believe it.
Dude, that next book is coming out in fucking a month.
Yeah,
I have to catch up.
The next book?
Yeah, it comes out.
Oh, shit. I did not know that.
I forgot. And then Brett was like, oh, yeah, I can't believe that book's coming out in 3 weeks. I was like, what the fuck did you just say? I was like, what?
The fuck?
Honzo was like, I'm done with book 1.
I was like, all right, well,
yep.
Chop.
I gotta read 2 more fucking books in a month.
Get 2 and 3 and under control, my friend.
Nerd.
What the fuck did we do the last time we were here?
All right, so the last time on Magic Pixel was session 28. Of course, we're on 29 today. Last time we continued our traversion. Is that a word? Through the Underdark. Oh, it is. Nice. Cool. Our traversion through the Underdark, upon which the party came across a abandoned kind of Mindflayer colony, which had a lot of remnants of some type of slaughter, almost genocide that happened there, with a lot of Mindflayer bodies scattered around, suffering different injuries, as well as they found an Elder Brain that had been straight up stabbed, murdered, blasted with arcane energy, all kinds of things happening to it. With a lot of Mindflayer corpses around it, and seemingly in an attempt at protection, which failed. They continued to go through the Mindflayer colony, coming across the tadpole, or the tadpole pools, I should say, that contain all the little Mindflayers that would be Mindflayers later. One tadpole pool was left undisturbed. The other had already been kind of mangled, and there was foul play with it. But the other one was also poisoned by you guys. You took one of your more lethal poisons and set it inside the pool itself, as to make sure nothing weird happens with that tadpole pool while it is not being cared for. You continued your trek through the Mindflayer colony until you came upon a type of chamber which contained 5 very small cells, only standing room only. You couldn't even sit or lay down in them. But only one had any guests in there, and it was a Githyanki who had seemingly been holding off a couple of slod that you all decided to dispose of before the Githyanki collapsed after you guys had defeated the slods and he could let his psychic powers go. And you guys scooped him up and went through the hole that was made by the green slod that you also decimated. So that's what we're going to pick up. You guys still have Jimbo, Wodan, Sunny, as well as another passed out NPC along for the ride now. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to try and tie up his hands while we're running with him on his back.
Okay, hit that Underdark music for me, Honzo.
Copy.
And yes, you're going through the tunnel.
You say you're going to try to tie his hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and give me like sleight of hand with advantage. I mean, he's passed out. He doesn't seem to put up any fight once you start like finagling with his hands.
So we're going out the tunnel this direction that we think is the exit, correct? Towards. Yeah,
it was made by the green slot, but from what Jimbo kind of says, that can be in the direction that you guys need to go in.
Can I ask
26?
One question? They say, or can I ask one question real quick? The thing that he was captured in, did it look like it was Mindflayer make and metal, or did it look like it was from the slots?
The chamber that he was in was very much of Mindflayer make. It had remember the giant like mechanical like kind of like tissue-ish Mindflayer head that had the tentacles dropping in through the ceiling of the chamber itself.
Right.
So it is definitely a Mindflayer make and part of the colony.
I figured. I just wanted to get clarity on that. Okay, cool.
Sorry, I missed something, but like, are we traversing through the tunnel?
Yes.
Out? Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go first and try and get out of the tunnel as quickly as possible. How big is the tunnel?
The tunnel's pretty decently sized. I wouldn't say it's like gigantic, but you guys have a little bit of headroom, even you being pretty tall. I would say it's probably like 10-foot ceiling, maybe like 20 feet across.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, we'll continue to head that direction. I'll cast light on my crowbar and hold it out.
Okay.
To guide myself through the tunnel.
Okay. Give me a perception check as you guys all move along. And if you want to move stealthily, please give me a stealth check as well.
Sure.
Sure.
Are we moving stealthily?
It's up to y'all. I don't think I am.
Well, he's the front runner,
right.
so
My perception is a 20.
5.
15 perception. I'm kind of booking it a little bit. They can
9, and I'm stealthing at the back. 19.
I will also kind of stealth. I rolled 10 total for perception and then 16 for stealth.
Okay. So as you guys traverse through the Underdark, you continue on along this kind of like magic arcane made tunnel. It is still very dark, obviously, with hence the fourth of the light from Atoq, and you can still hear like sounds kind of moving like throughout the landscape of the Underdark, just itself, kind of the ground and the stone on stone. But it is very dark. It's very damp as well in this kind of area. You just feel like the moisture of the ceilings, kind of some of the cavern has dripping down and whatnot. But as you continue to go, there doesn't seem to be any foul play in this tunnel or whatnot. Eventually you do come across into like a natural cavern that you can see that it opens up into. And once you get out here, again, you can kind of hear like some water in the distance a little bit louder. This time, again, just more drips and drops and whatnot. But besides that, there doesn't seem to be anything of note.
Okay.
Cool. I'll ask Jimbo once he gets up to me, I guess. Just be like, Jimbo, please, guide.
That's all right. I think we'll get about another couple hours, and then we'll set up shop, and tomorrow we should be there.
Okay.
All right.
I'll follow Jimbo, whatever direction he's going.
Okay.
And then I'll be looking out. Is this like an enclosed cavern that we're in, or is it just fucking huge? Or
the cavern that you're in at the moment, no, it's kind of closed. It's not too big yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out on the ceiling.
Okay. So yeah, there's a couple of like it looks like there's the main opening that Jimbo's going for is kind of elevated, so it's pretty easy to get a good eye on the ceiling once you do, because you guys have to kind of like climb up a little bit the different like elevations and structures of the natural cavernous layout of this portion of the Underdark. So you get up and you're actually pretty close to the top of this cavern ceiling. There doesn't seem to be any of like the piercers or cloakers or any of the many things that would hide up above in the Underdark. You guys get above, like you get up into this elevation that you're going to, kind of going through another tunnel. You go through that tunnel for about an hour or so until you come upon a very large chamber that again has another just like massive gorge in it, kind of like it almost like not Grand Canyon size, but maybe like half that. It's still quite large. But Jimbo kind of like leads you guys around to a portion that's not actually like cut off, and you guys traverse that. It does take you like 45 minutes just because it's a giant like crevice in the Underdark. But you get around that and you travel for another about 15 minutes before Jimbo's like, all right guys, I think we're good to go today. I think we're good to stop.
All right.
Can we make sure to camp not adjacent to the gorge if we're still near it? Like
you're like 15 minutes away.
Okay, cool.
Oh. Yeah. Actually, as you guys kind of
30 feet from the gorge, and be like, let's just take a little rest. Yeah.
No, you're nowhere near that. Everybody, actually, who has a passive perception of 14 or higher?
Well, I do. I almost raised my hand. What the fuck is this class?
I raised my hand.
Honzo is raising his hand. I got a 12. Damn it.
Okay, so Atoq and Alexander, you notice the first place that Jimbo kind of stops to try to set up shop, you kind of sniff the air a little bit, and you like can catch the scent of like a natural gas leak in this area. Ooh. And actually, Honzo, you have an open flame, right?
No, I've light.
Oh, light. Okay. Yes.
Almost.
Good. That's good.
Smells a little bit nasty around here, doesn't it?
It seems like the.
Oh, sorry. That definitely contributes.
I got him.
I do not think Minoscus produced this gas. I think it's a natural occurrence, but sleeping here would be bad. Poison, explosions, bad.
Yeah, we should pick a different spot.
Yes, let us find a more defensible position.
Okay, so as you guys decide to get out of this area, go to someplace else, give me a survival check.
Who's giving survival checks?
Whoever wants to lead the way or help try to find another location to rest at.
One.
Gotcha.
I will roll just in case.
I lead us back to the same place.
I'm proficient.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I got a 17.
Ooh, okay.
15.
So
Big Jordan.
what?
Big
What was
Jordan 23.
23? Oh my goodness. Okay. So Minoscus, Soren, you guys find some locations that are pretty suitable, but Dala, Brakka, you find the prime location here that's kind of off to the side. Definitely like out of the main kind of like traversing area that people go through here in the Underdark, kind of off the beaten path a little bit. And you guys feel like there's no danger in the imminent area. There doesn't seem to be any scents in the air that are foul. And it seems like a good spot to rest.
Is there the stench of natural gas still?
No.
Okay.
This spot is okay, but we should really go back maybe to the other spot.
I mean,
So it's not like gas? What do you mean?
This place
the
seems
gas
fine.
would scare away other creatures.
Yeah, but it could also kill us, so like we should just stay here.
Other creatures might even
Just
like
saying.
Where is this spot with natural gas in relation to where we are now?
Like how far away in terms of minutes or like direction?
Yeah, is it like, do we have to go through it to get to where we're going, or is it just fucking, do we pass it?
Back to
I would say you like passed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not like in your path that you have to go back towards. No.
Sure.
All right. So yeah, as you guys settle in for a long rest, does anybody want to do anything specific? And if not, you know the watch orders.
Does the Gith wake up?
He does not.
Can I try and wake it up?
Hey, give him a shot.
Hold up.
Does Honzo still have his condition still?
Yes.
He does,
For a little bit, right?
Yeah, and like at the beginning of the long rest, I probably need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, he's got like 1 or 2. I think.
What am I gonna use? I think I have something smelly. Yeah. I'm going to pop open my old vial of embalming fluid. I guess it can't get old. I'll pop open my vial of embalming fluid and hold it under the nose slits.
Okay, yeah,
Wait. Can I also help him out there? Like, while he's doing that, can I ask Atoq? Hey, bud, what do you feel about slipping one of these bad boys before he wakes up? Like the little mushroom thing that makes you talk and speak your thoughts for an hour.
Oh, we can just give it to him to eat. He's probably hungry.
I mean, he might just just decline because we're complete strangers and everything. But we just slip it in there. Who knows?
How do you make him swallow?
Just just somehow just open his mouth, just put it in there, just close it in there. I don't know how that works.
What's going on?
I am attempting to resuscitate this creature, and we can just ask if he's hungry.
I mean, he's probably cool with us. We sprung him out of jail.
It is very difficult for him to escape. So,
oh yeah, he's tied. I forgot you tied his hands.
If we need to knock him out.
He's definitely incapacitated in multiple ways.
Yeah.
Hey, you do you, man.
I'll hold the fluid under his nose. I just don't want to waste it, to be honest. I'm trying to wake him up by the shitty smell.
Okay, yeah, so you put the embalming fluid up after waving away the mushrooms of truth-telling. And you put it under his nose, but nothing seemed to happen.
Ugh, he is. Can I check if he's alive?
Yeah, give me a medicine
That'd probably
check.
be a good idea.
I'll cast
The whole
guidance
time
on
he's
myself.
dead, it's like, wake up.
Because he was
Wake
breathing.
up.
Yeah, it's like, mother, I need help
It's just excess gas.
with this creature.
Come out of
Maybe he had inhaled all the
lordy.
gas.
Medicine?
Mm-hmm.
7.
7?
With
Okay.
guidance.
It was a 5 to see if he was actually alive or not. So he's alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're lucky.
Roll it too.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and give him 1 point of lay on hands.
The Gith Yankee. Okay, so you give him the 1 point of lay on hands, and you can see like a little bit of color come back into him. Seems to be a bit more alive than before, but he does not wake up.
I think he's just tired, bros.
Yeah. Okay. Whoever is on watch must watch this one.
Yeah, if he wakes up, you just wake up everybody. All right, who's doing watch?
I am last.
I'll go
Can I make
first.
my roll?
I got a quick question.
Okay.
What if we did like watch groups in duos? Because just in case if say this fellow wakes up, I wouldn't want to just have a solo convo or anything because I don't know. He's weird.
Yeah, I mean, if he wakes up, bro, just wake everybody up.
Alrighty then.
Sound the alarm.
Do not wake me up if it is a conversation.
You see what I'm saying?
Just
I had the right read on him the whole time.
I could wait till the morning.
Nah, whatever, man.
All right, so who's up first?
I'll go first.
I'm last.
Okay. So Soren, as you settle in for your long rest, let me know if you want to do anything specific, and then give me a perception check.
Yeah, I want to see if Atoq gets afflicted with his curse.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it pretty much happens before everybody goes to sleep.
I rolled 2.
Okay, so yes, he is afflicted with his curse.
What was the curse again? You gotta remind me.
His curse.
Oh yeah, it's
Two
the.
charisma?
Hold on, it was like
Charisma.
a D6 to your charisma. Hold on.
Okay.
2, so -2 to your charisma.
So 6.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll check on him before he goes to sleep.
What do I say? I say. What are you gonna do? I'm going to bed.
I'm just it's like a house call. I'm checking to make sure his disease is not afflicting him because I know it's almost over.
I pushed it.
What?
Pushed what?
I have pushed the. It's a metaphor for disease purge.
Past it.
Like it's afflicting you or it's gone?
I've pushed it.
Push it real good, huh?
How does he look? How does he look to me?
How does he look to you? I mean, it's kind of hard. It's his charisma. So I mean, I think just in general, like the look on his face would be the thing that I think gives him away a little bit.
Or
And
I
just
guess,
he
like,
looks. Huh?
I would be trying to tell if it's affecting him, right?
Yeah. I just think you would like recognize a similar like skittishness or like just unnatural way for Atoq to react at this point.
All right, I'll grab him and spend the 5 points.
Because he's naturally a little skittish and suspect of a lot of things, but
Yeah.
it's just off to you, really.
All right, I'll cure it before I go to my watch.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, huh? And I'm gonna go sit outside and keep a lookout.
All right, so give me that perception.
This whole time I'm staying up like a little bit longer to fucking try and decipher this book.
Okay.
14 for me. And while I'm on my watch, I'm gonna try to look through this, the gun notes and see if there's anything about Mindflayers.
Anything about Mindflayers? Okay. Sure. So 14 on the perception, then give me an investigation check, and then Elder, you can give me an investigation check as well.
Plus,
So with the 14 perception, as you like take in your surroundings of this watch in the Underdark once again, yeah, you can hear like different droplets of water and critters and moving of the land and moving of creatures in the very far distance. It doesn't seem like anything's close to you whatsoever.
all right, I got a 1 on investigation.
Okay. So I mean, there's an entry about Amethyst Anolis and kind of like the allusions to him being a mind flayer. You know, there's kind of like a little like jokes in there about him eating brains and stuff like that, but there's nothing really anything substantial.
Sure.
13? 13.
There's everything, and you're trying to get the books of the mind flayers, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So
Trying to make some sort of sense of it.
okay. So you're sitting there and you're looking at these runes, and it's like you're racking your brain. Every type of book you've ever read, every language you've studied, every possible thing that you look for in your history career is like nothing is coming together to try to put anything like any pieces of the puzzle to get together at all. But you keep looking at it and you keep racking your brain. And eventually, you kind of just like, out of frustration, you kind of slam your hand on the book. And as you do that, as you slam your hand on the book and touch the actual entry itself, immediately you just get like a flood of visions, of memories, of images, of like these different tales of history, but all presented in this like psychic, like illusion, but in illusionary form.
Is it like from multiple points of view the same thing happening?
It depends. Like on that one slab, like when you first did it to that thing, it is that. It's just like one event being covered from different angles, from different mind flayers, from different creatures, like other type of creatures as well, like Duragar and Snurfiblin and other type of Underdark stuff. And then there's things that you see that you don't even recognize, creatures that you are unfamiliar with, that you haven't come across, that you really don't even know like what they are, but you see them in your mind at this moment.
All right. I flip to like the middle of the book, and I try and do the same thing again, like slam my hand on it.
Okay, so yeah, as you you put your hands on the words again and again, just a bunch of images come flooding into your mind. It's a little overwhelming, but you try to make the best of what you can and put it all together. This entry in the book, in the middle of the book, kind of seems to be an entry about how the Mind Flayer colony came to be, and there's a lot of like images that go in your mind of it being built and the type of like conquests they needed to do beforehand, the escape from wherever they were going from them before they were established in the Underdark in the first place. And there's just a lot of imagery like that of pretty much the establishment of the colony that you just came from.
Okay, so it's completely different. All right. So every fucking page is like a gigantic fucking piece of history from like. Whew, okay. I will take some notes down, generally of the things I saw, so I'll remember it in the morning. And then I'll put the book away and go to bed. And probably have some troubled dreams.
Yes, indeed, most likely. Okay, so Soren, yeah, with that, your watch is concluded. There doesn't seem to be any disturbances during it.
Who's next? What was our decided
I
order?
am.
Let me
I'll
go.
go next.
Let me
I thought
see.
Jeremy was second.
I'll
You can
go
go second if you
second.
want.
I can go second to last. It doesn't matter. You go ahead, Minoscus.
I wake up
Okay.
Minoscus.
Hello.
Oh, hey, bro. I just fall over.
You know, this perception's pretty good. It's a 1.
Okay, perfect. So Minoscus, you are not concerned about the surroundings at all. You're concerned about this Gith Yankee and if he's gonna wake up or not. And you, yeah, exactly. You was focus in on him, hone in on him throughout the long rest. Twitches a couple of times, but he doesn't do anything besides that. And before you knew it, 2 hours has gone by. You're good.
This guy wakes up and this fucking Minotaur staring at him, nostrils flaring.
All right,
But yeah, if
I'll
you want to do
wake
anything
up.
besides that, please let me know.
Nah, I'm too fixated on this Gith Yankee.
Okay.
So you notice that the gas is probably creeping up and eating us. I'll wake up Dala Brakka.
Hi. Oh, what?
Hello.
Oh, is that time already, huh, bud?
Yeah, make sure you keep an eye on him. He moved a few times.
Okay, bud. I'm gonna give me a sec. I'm gonna transform into Debrock as be as intimidating as possible, just in case he wakes up.
Okay.
That's
So
much
in-
better.
Good night.
Debrock says, "I'll take care of this one, Minoscus. You go ahead and sleep your sweet dreams."
Okay. Knock
your
out. Immediately.
I'm just eyebrowing the place left and right. The whole thing.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, it is 22.
Beautiful.
Eyebrow
So-
strong.
Yeah, eyebrow is definitely strong. So you eyebrowing everywhere, going around. Nothing seems to happen for the first like 35 minutes of your watch or so. But after that, you begin to hear like in the distance at first, like some skittering, like some type of like claws or something on the ground on the
What the fuck do you mean?
like some type of like like claws on cavern, you know, some
The
stuff
scary
like
shit
that.
happening to Jeremy is great.
So it's like skittering like movement, and they're not like claws like purposely like brushing up against stuff for like intimidation or anything.
No, they seem to be coming at a rapid pace. Whatever this claw like on stone thing is, like it's happening very quickly and it's getting louder. It's coming your direction. And you take a look at the direction it's coming from, and you can see a bit of ways away still. There's about a dozen of these like furry kind of arachnoid-looking humanoids with like 4 arms.
Nope. Nope.
They got like 2 legs.
Nope. Spiders. Fuck out of here, dude.
Little spiders.
So like and like 6 glowing yellow eyes, you know, and 2 rows of 3 like down their face, and mandibles sprouting out from their mouth. What do you want to do? Actually, before that, give me an insight check.
Inside Reno. Oh shit. That is a 15.
So you a little taken aback by just the images of these like spider humans coming at you. You kind of steel yourself for a moment, and you notice they seem to be running from something.
Oh no.
They don't seem to be running towards you. They seem to be running away from something.
Oh my god, Rynge, what do you mean?
What do you want to do?
Do I hear anything else? Like, can I listen in again?
Yeah, you got a 22 for perception, so we'll keep using that. There's like, it's a real hard noise to describe. There's like some type of like, it's like a thick liquid that's moving.
What?
Yeah, you hear like a thick like slime or liquid, like that's kind of beyond where they are.
I'm gonna try to wake everybody up, but not too loudly, so that it doesn't cause any attention to whatever.
Okay.
Hey, fellas, we gotta get out of here. It's time to scramble. The Brock says it's time to scramble up and at him.
What up, Broham? What's wrong? I'll like look out into the distance. Looks fine.
We-
I heard it's
Did he wake
I
up?
have some company. I heard some real skittish fellows.
This is a conversation. I was told not to wake me up.
This isn't a conversation. I'll tell you what, brother. There's something coming at us, and it sounds real icky.
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 Oh no, I don't like icky.
The stickiest of the icky.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
That I encourage you.
I'll
guys to
listen, I guess, or look wherever he points.
Oh,
Okay, the rest of you give me perception check.
Yeah.
15.
17.
13.
8. I roll back over.
Okay. So everybody besides Alexander who has rolled back over, you can see the arachnoid humanoids are like up upon you guys now, only like 20, 30 feet away. And you you like all see like they are running.
Weapons.
And beyond them, after like recognizing the fear in their movement and eyes, you have that realization. You look in the direction they just came from, and it kind of looks like the cavern itself, which is why it takes you a little minute to kind of discern what the fuck's going on. But there seems to be a giant mass of black pudding, like large enough to fill the cavern it's passing through, heading your direction.
Okay.
Wait, to fill?
Does it?
Yeah, like it is taking up the entirety of the cavern that it's passing through.
Is it a creature or is the cavern flooding?
I mean,
Doesn't matter.
it's
I'm
hard-
already
it's hard
up.
to know.
we
I
still
think-
gotta go, right?
I start
kick
grabbing all my
Alexander
shit. I scoop up the Gith on my shoulder.
Okay.
I wake up the Arsener Flubum friend, Jimbo.
Jimbo, leave.
He just picks up a sleeping roll and starts heading out. Okay, yeah, as the massive black pudding is really fast. It is coming upon everyone. And you guys kind of like get all your stuff together. You wake up your NPCs. You start going on. I need everybody to give me a strength or dexterity saving throw to start the skill challenge.
I don't
Is-
have
is
my
Dala
leathers
Brakka-
on or anything. I
is
just
Wodan
have the
with us
long
too?
johns.
Okay. What's up,
Man.
Jeremy?
Wodan's awake too, right? We didn't forget to
Yeah.
wake up. All right, cool. Just want to make sure.
I forgot.
What's better?
14
Advantage on
dex?
dex or my +8 strength?
Are you raging?
No. But I have danger sense.
Oh.
Yeah, he is dangerous, huh?
You said saving throw, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
-2. 13
Yes.
total dex.
I'll go first.
Okay, 13 total dex.
22.
22.
22. Okay.
19 strength.
Okay.
I rolled really bad. 14 dex for me.
Okay.
13 for Jeremy.
And then what was Alexander?
22.
22. Okay. So you guys managed to get all your stuff together, get out pretty quickly, and just start booking it in this direction that kind of where the arachnoid humanoids are going. You kind of like let them lead the way a little bit, and then you put Jimbo out there as well, who Jimbo seems to like definitely try to jump off these different passages in this like cavernous area, right? Because it's not just a smooth, traversal area that you've been going through this whole time. There's a bunch of like different elevations and weird ways that you have to climb over and all kinds of stuff. So you guys managed to get past that, whether it's using your dexterity or using your strength. You managed to get through the first leg of this with a success. What do you all want to do now as the black pudding continues to come? And you could see like it's not just like coming at you in like a slow, steady pace. It is fast, and there are like pseudopods shooting off of it, like and knocking parts of the cavern wall like in disarray.
I'm bonus action dashing as well as regular action dashing, and I'm using my climb speed as well as my acrobatics and jumping ability to move past Jimbo to maybe find better ways to go for everyone else, a better path.
Okay.
So I just want to go faster so that they could see me and then just follow my route.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
I was gonna say I was gonna rage, but you need to attack every turn for rage, so I don't know.
Yeah.
21.
Punch yourself in the face. Oh, wait, 21. Yes, beautiful.
Crit!
Over and over again as you're running. So yeah, with a 21. Yeah, you definitely managed to kind of traverse through Jimbo a little bit, and noticing some areas that you can make more use of than he did. So you kind of use those like specific spots to overtake him in the lead, and now that's going to be a success. Give me a perception check or a survival check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Survive.
Okay. I think they're both the same. Yeah, 17.
17. Okay, so very nice. So you have managed to kind of get ahead of Jimbo, learn the different ways of like the passage itself, what you have available to you. You kind of calculate in your head which way you think is going to be the best for now, and you kind of go down it as you come to a fork in the road, and both of your party kind of splits off with you. You can see, the black pudding itself behind you kind of splits in two as it goes down one fork and then goes down the one you are. So you're dealing with the less of the mass, but some of it's still coming after you. So what does everybody else want to do? Honzo, you're done for the skill challenge.
Yeah, I'm just running.
Oh,
I activate my Beads of the Forgotten and cast fucking Zephyr Strike on myself.
Okay. So let's go. And the Zephyr Strike, you just feel the energy kind of swell up in you.
And I dash.
Okay.
I'm just bolting.
Okay, so you're bolting. All right.
I have my bedroll under my arm. I'm in long johns. I don't have any shoes on, and I just have my backpack on, and I'm just fucking holding my hat, and then the bedroll.
Coincidentally, one of the caltrops that Atoq left behind had something out of his pocket. Let's kidding.
Spy Hunter.
What I want to do it. So this is just like a liquidous mass rushing at us, right? So I've got the Gith Yankee over the shoulder, and I'm booking it. I'm gonna 180, like when we're rounding a corner or something. I'm gonna 180 and just whip the scimitar like a boomerang and try to explode as much of the path behind us, either to seal it, like whether I can like crash the cavern, or at least get rid of as much goop as possible.
Okay, so you're like using the Sunforge explosion on it.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, give me an Arcana check with advantage.
Okay, I'm not good at Arcana. Oh boy. Advantage Arcana?
Yeah, advantage.
5.
Okay, so that's such a shame. I really like this idea. So you throw the Sunforger behind you, and it does it blows up a good portion of like the black pudding and the cavern itself. It kind of like it makes some of the walls and the ceiling crumble, but just like the form of this black pudding, it doesn't seem to be impeded. Like it can just go and like slip through even the tiniest bits of cracks. So you can see for a second, you kind of look back, and there's just like this rubble, like kind of cartoon rubble to stop the flow, but then it just seeps through itself, and it kind of like forms back up on the other side and continues after you guys.
Yeah, and once I see that, I'm like, oh fuck, bro, and I'll resummon the scimitar and just like stow it. Just start running.
Okay, so that's 3 successes and 1 failure. Anybody else got anything they specifically want to do?
Where am I in relation to like the group? I mean, like, am I last to go, or am I like?
You're all within like 10 feet of each other, probably.
And how far do we perceive this black group to be behind us?
Behind you guys, probably about 40, 50 feet.
Let's see. I got nothing.
I will take one of those flashbang crystals and chuck it behind and tell him, "Don't look."
Okay, I like that. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. 19?
19, very nice. Okay, so yeah, you kind of managed to toss it back like right on the edge of the black pudding mass that's kind of coming after you, and as it explodes, you can see the black pudding kind of like retract for a second, like acting like some type of dark liquid that once exposed to the light kind of like gets timid a bit, and it does like give you guys a little bit more room, so that'll count as another success. So that's 4 successes. And then let me see here. All right, does anybody have anything specifically they want to do? If not, it's okay.
I have nothing.
Go on running.
All right, so everybody's just running. Okay. So as you're running, this like large, like pseudopod, like what is the word I'm looking for? It's like basically like an arm of the black pudding itself kind of come out. Appendage, that's what I was looking for. Kind of like a long appendage of the black pudding comes out and like strikes the ceiling ahead of you guys. I need everybody once again to give me a strength or dexterity saving throw as the ceiling itself kind of comes down on top of you guys, and you guys got to get past it.
With the plus.
Boy.
Oh no!
10.
10, okay.
25.
15.
25, 15.
Plus, I've rolled so many 2s. You're going.
20.
No.
Okay. And that was your turn?
I got a big 5.
Okay. So 2 failures, but you guys did get 3 successes. So you managed to kind of get past the very second. You can see Atoq and Dala Brakka kind of trip a little bit, but you guys managed to grab them, drag them like on the other side before this whole like cavern kind of crumbles down. And as it does, you can see once you get to the other side, you guys kind of collect yourselves, and the black pudding is starting to seep through a little bit, but at a much slower rate. whatever happened, whatever it used, that you seem to use a lot of energy here, and you can kind of get away as soon as you see that. You guys kind of keep going, start hauling ass, and eventually you lose the back pudding behind you.
Yeah, I'm not stopping.
Yeah, we gotta keep moving, I think, for a while. We gotta travel for a bit.
I'm gonna yell back at Jimbo after I fell and I had to catch my hat. That's the only reason I fell. And just be like, Jimbo, how far?
He goes, not too much farther now, probably a couple of hours.
Let us make it to this water.
Tonight?
Why don't we head like 30 minutes and then crash out for a bit and then do the rest in the morning?
I am wide awake.
Well, then you can do the last watch.
That is true. I am the last watch.
Can I do a perception check and see if I see or hear any of those spider dudes?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Damn it, 11. Fuck this dice, dude. I'm gonna change it out.
11. So you listen for it. I mean, there's different sounds or whatnot, but nothing like the skin, like the claws on stone you heard before.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess we'll go like a mile or something, and then set up camp once again so everyone else can rest for a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think by set up camp, we just mean like fall into the nearest bit of dirt and sleep.
I gotcha. So who's the last watch then? Atoq?
Me.
Yep.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I think I have to make the last constitution.
Yeah, we'll handle that when everybody wakes up.
Okay, perception 10.
10. Okay, so you take a moment, kind of get your bearings in terms of where you're at now, but nothing seems to disturb you throughout your watch.
I'm praying as well as getting ready for the day. So I'm stretching. I'm doing my exercises, my knife exercises.
Okay.
And I'll have Sunny up with me and just be like, are you ready for today, Sunny?
I'm ready for every day.
What a philosophy. Yeah, that'll be our watch.
Okay. So everybody wakes up, and as everybody starts to wake from their slumber, give me that Constitution saving throw, Honzo.
Gonna die right in front
Beautiful
of us.
morning, everyone.
Last one.
Beautiful day to die.
11.
11.
I think
I don't remember if that succeeds or not. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was higher than 11.
I think it was a 12, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sounds
God damn it.
So you lose another 3 charisma.
Do you say that in character? Or?
Let's say that's what you guys wake up to.
I'm stoically quiet.
As soon as he yells, I just start running again. I'm like Forrest Gump.
Are you allowed to click the long rest button yet, by the way?
Yeah, you guys can click the long rest button.
Yeah.
As
Okay.
I wake up, I do like a big stretch. You know, I'm like, I grab him and cure it.
And with that last casting of lay on hands on you and the arcane healing kind of flowing through your body, you could feel like the last bit of that disease kind of get squeezed out of you.
I just vomit black.
Yeah.
Do you eat some of that jelly?
I feel cleansed.
Yeah, you know, bro, I think the worst of it's past you. Vomiting is usually either really good or really bad sign. And I think this is a really good sign.
Facts. That's a big facts.
I think I'm skipping morning's breakfast, dude.
I'm gonna go up and feel Talk's head and to see if it's hot, not knowing lizards.
My blood is
you're dying!
actually...
Is that actually warm
It's
blood?
not hot, but it's warm.
Oh, it is warm. Okay.
It's called endothermy.
Ooh, a little cold there.
Jesus.
Why though?
Because I have a lot of blood in my body. I have a huge surface area. So.
Yeah, like the
Sure.
story.
Don't you need some sunlight or something? Go
I do need
sunbathe.
sunlight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll look around and I'll just be like, all right, this place is getting worse every night. Let's just let's boogie.
I don't know. It feels like home.
Oh boy.
What?
That is concerning in itself, but
Well, it depends on the kind of home
not so
you mean.
bad.
Like, yeah, but that's bad. That's not good. We should go.
Lots of adventure.
Yeah, let's just keep it moving.
So as you guys gather up from your long rest and continue on your way through the Underdark towards Mantal Dareth, about 45 minutes into your trek, you it doesn't really take any check to see this, just kind of in your path. You come upon a large cage-like structure. It is primarily made of this black metallic material you found in the Mindflayer base. It is toppled over though, and you can see the walls of this cage were not solid. They were like some type of arcane or psionic barrier, but only remnants of it remain. So basically what I'm picturing is like, like the outline of the black material and then like the walls itself are like were magic, But in some parts of the cage, it seems to be broken, like the barrier flickers a little bit, while in other very small parts, it kind of holds true, like this purplish psionic barrier that's just there, and you kind of tap it, it like reverberates a bit. And for the most part, it is just out of commission entirely. It seems to be wrecked.
Does it seem like there's tracks anywhere from something that left the cage behind?
Give me a survival check.
I'm gonna run up on it and jump up on the cage and like kind of start looking through it.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna cast guidance.
21 for the survival.
Like, mother, I need to.
21 for survival. Very, very nice.
What the fuck is with these dice? It was 5 and a 1. 6 plus 15.
15. Okay, I'll get to you in a second. So with the 21 for the perception or the survival, excuse me. Yeah, you definitely notice a good amount of tracks. There's also like a small amount of blood, kind of, and there's like this like weird pool of blood like inside the cage itself, kind of where it's toppled at. And I say it's weird because you could tell like from the density it's like blood, but it's like purplish kind of. But it doesn't look like the Mindflayer blood. It looks like something else. And in terms of like the tracks that you see like it's almost like lines, like straight lines. In addition to about probably like 5 sets of footprints, and then one person that was kind of like dragged.
I see. So what I essentially make from this is that somebody sprung the cage, right? A group was here, and this is how that happened. The blood inside does not look like Mindflayer blood, you said?
No, there are small remnants of Mindflayer blood that's like been like on parts of the cage itself, but this like pool inside does not seem to be Mindflayer.
Second thing, was the cage being dragged by something? Was it stationary? Is it toppled from something? Like, did it fall? It looks like.
It does look like it fell a little bit.
Okay.
Are the footprints like recognizable footprints, like shoes or whatever? Are they like creatures, whatnot?
I wouldn't say like they're very recognizable. They're not like boots or anything like that, from what you could tell. And it's very hard to make out what type of creature it even is, because the footprints aren't just like sets of like walking footprints. They're like these weird
imprints on the ground, I guess. Or
Huh?
Are they just like imprints on the ground though?
Yeah, they're more like imprints on the ground from like moments of like actual like landing for some reason. But there's not a lot of like trails, so to speak. Like you're not sure if like the nature of these creatures is that they don't like step on the ground a lot, and that's why there's some tracks here that are there, or what. But I mean, yeah, there's no like straight like they're going this way, because that's where their footprints lead.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, and then okay, so for the 15 for the investigation on the cage, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So again, you see this like puddle of blood also that Soren saw. You also find like a small kind of a cloth bag that is like hanging on one of the sides of the cage, like pretty small cloth bag.
I'll grab it and look at it.
As you look into it, let me see here. Give me a saving. No, I'm just kidding. Where is it? Yeah.
The entire room starts filling with black pudding.
Yeah, exactly. You find inside that there's a bag of gems and a note.
Oh, nice.
I'll keep the gems in the bag and I'll remove the notes and attempt to read it.
What languages do you know?
I know a lot.
Do you
Abyssal,
know
Celestial, Draconic, Primordial, Thieves' Cant, Undercommon.
Okay, so in Undercommon, it says, meet at the rock slide 12 hours after the crystal bell tolls.
Rock Slide?
Mm-hmm.
I'll look over at Jimbo and just be like, does Rock Slide mean anything to you?
That's one of the inns over at Mantaldereth.
The Crystal Bell is a clock tower of some sort.
Yeah, it's kind of made of some of the remnants that I told you about with the crystal device. Kind of took some of that and like made a little bell out of it.
When does it ring?
It only rings, and he kind of like thinks for a moment. He goes, if my days of the week are correct, it only rings at noon tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you. Just a random thought.
Okay.
What's about from right now? How long until the meeting that we're supposed to have with Amethyst?
From what you could tell, like around the same time.
Okay.
All right, while this is going on, I'm like checking on this passed out guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're checking on. Give me a medicine check.
Oh boy, am I good at that? I am great at that. 11.
11? Okay, so yeah, you kind of give him a once over. He kind of like opened his eyes a little bit. He doesn't seem to respond to anything, but he's breathing fine.
I put his hand on a page of the book.
What a beast.
Holy shit.
That's
a good one.
move, Elder. That is a beast move, dude. Okay. So you put his hand on a page of the book, and you can see he kind of like starts wrestling a little bit, like unconsciously, and then all of a sudden, he looks up at you. He's like, where am I?
Good morning.
What the fuck?
Sorry about waking you up like that, but I mean, we really need some answers. What in the hell? How did you get captured? Who are you? I mean, what are you doing down here?
I'll set him like across from where the cage is. You know what I mean? Like across whatever the cavern is, so that he can see it. And I'll just put.
Yeah. Well, to start off, I'm Elixro, Gith Yankee. What else did you want to know?
How'd you get captured? I mean, what were those things? And I mean, why were they fighting Mindflayers?
Well, what things?
You know, you were holding up some kind of force field to stop those frogs.
You're talking about the sloths. The sloths were fighting the Mindflayers. They came after the fact. I don't really know what the fuck was fighting the Mindflayers, to be honest. We were kept in that room, and eventually we heard a lot of noise. And I say we, but I didn't even see anybody come out of there. I heard a lot of noise, and then there was nothing. And then I wasn't checked on for like 2 days, and then that's when the sloths came.
Hold on. So you're saying that the sloths were not fighting the Mindflayers, and something else killed all the Mindflayers?
Yeah, definitely. The sloths, they were scavenging.
Well, that's quite interesting. And you don't have any idea of what happened with the Mindflayers?
All I remember is this horrific cackling. That's all I remember.
I take down some notes about cackling.
I'll point at the cage and be like, "Hey, do you recognize this kind of cage? It looks similar to what you're in. Do you know how common these are?"
From what I can tell, this is what they use. The Mindflayers use to transport different things, usually against their will.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are you from?
Not from anywhere around here, my man. That's for sure.
Where is not from here?
I'm from the Astral Sea.
Oh.
Can I do like a, I don't know what that means, a history check or something on that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Do I know what that means? I think I know of Gith. Yankee, so I think I would know.
All
You
right,
guys
I don't
can
know
give-
shit about
Give me
that.
our comment checks if you want to know.
My best check.
Also, so yeah, he's like a Gith Yankee. He's got like the brown like birthmarks of a Gith Yankee that kind of look like paint that is like splattered across his face. And he's got kind of like a Kobe sized mini fro, like young Kobe, with like
Yeah.
two really long braids on the front side of his head that go down, like past his waist. And then he's got a chin beard that kind of connects with like an old timey super curly mustache.
Ooh. I got 16 Arcana.
4.
16 Arcana, you got 4. Okay. So with the 16 Arcana, you have heard of the Astral Sea before. It is definitely kind of like its own plane of existence, kind of, and it's used to kind of access many different other planes of existence. It is, again, very far away from here, very hard to get to, and alongside it, you do know that the Gith Yankee are kind of the main denizens of this plane, kind of acting as different, like, not necessarily pirates, but kind of like the law enforcement of this Astral Sea. And from what you've heard in the past, there is some type of history with Gith Yankee and Mindflayers, and it's bad blood, but you don't really know the details of it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, bro, I don't think any of us are from around here or whatever. How did you end up caged down here instead of back home?
It goes, well, basically, us Gith Yankee and the Mindflayers kind of gestures towards like a little structure. We go way back, and it ain't stopping until one of us is gone forever. And, considering that's kind of the beef we got, we always make treks down here because they're the ones that ran away and want to hunt them down for good.
I can relate.
Yeah. Okay, I got you, bro. Hey, I have a question. Have you heard of a mind flayer named Amethyst?
Amethyst, kind of thinks hard for a second. He goes, I mean, I've heard it in passing from some of the mind flayers. They've mentioned it. Again, it's really hard to gather information because they mainly speak, telepathically. So they don't really say many things they don't want to say, but they've used his name in insulting fashion before.
Yeah, I asked because I'm not from around here either, and I was dragged by some asshole. So, like, everybody who steals people from where they're from, I'm gonna murder. And one of them happens to be a mind flayer.
Oh, he probably got taken out with the rest of them, to be honest with you.
I don't think I'm that unlucky, so I'm gonna try to keep looking for him, but I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all getting me out of that cage and away from those slots. The mind flayers have been draining me of all of my energy. I really didn't have anything to fight them. That's why I was just using the remaining to keep them at bay.
Can you put his name in the chat?
Oh, yeah.
Spell it right.
Elixro, right?
Yeah, there is no way you guys spell it right.
Elixro. Alicks.
Yeah, I was so close.
Holy shit, I was not close.
Honzo's never close.
I started to do pronunciations
Perfect.
for myself.
I will look at Elixro and be like, hey, are you have you ever been to Mantal Dareth?
He goes, no, I haven't. I've heard of it.
Alright, that's where we're headed next. Do you recognize this blood over here, these tracks? And I'll show him what I saw earlier and all the dragging and then moving and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I was hoping he'd confirm.
So he kind of takes a look at it and goes, from what I could tell, this blood here, this blood puddle, it doesn't belong to any of the mind flayers, but it could belong to something that they keep with them. Do y'all know what a mind witness is?
A what?
Oh,
A mind
We
witness.
could use more information on mind flayers in general. If you got anything that could help, since they seem to be rather abundant down here.
Yeah, I could definitely help with that. But in terms of a mind witness, it started as a beholder, but it's not a beholder anymore. It's a beholder that got captured by the mind flayers and then kind of altered. They do that thing a lot. They alter and transform creatures, and this one is kind of used as like, it's kind of weird. It's like it helps broadcast the telepathic signal throughout the mind flayer colony. It's like a hub of telepathy.
So if this thing is the blood of that, then something is going after the Mindflayers to try to kill this thing or capture this thing or do something with it.
Yeah, it's something, because I assume it was kept in this thing, and that means it was taken away from wherever it was and transported somewhere else. Yeah.
You saw nothing in your confines of what came to kill the Mindflayers.
No, we only heard noises.
Just the laughter.
I only heard noises.
Hey, you keep saying we. Is that like a DM error, or is that like
what's a DM?
Who else was in that room with you, bro?
I mean, you saw my cell. I couldn't really see anything.
The inside
check.
There was nobody there when y'all got me.
I will also inside check that.
Yeah, I want to inside check, and I'll say there was a bunch of cells, bro. It's just you're the one that we cracked, and you're the one that was there.
Solid 4. Solid 4.
I only got 26.
Natural 20 for 25.
Okay. So the 25 and the 26. He seems to be making an honest error. When he says like, was there anybody else there? From like what he could tell, there was, but you see like deep like psychological damage has been done.
Did we see like evidence of anything else in there besides him?
No,
I don't think we did.
No, there was the cells weren't even activated.
Yeah.
So his brain is just melted.
Oh, I know. I think I know what happened. But I'll question be like, what do you desire at this moment? How do you get home?
Yeah, definitely a way to get home. I don't know. I have like a pounding headache. Yeah, I want to get home. I want to get back. The Gith Yankee I came here with, I would like to find them as well, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we didn't explore that whole place, but there's Mindflayers dead everywhere, and if there was Gith, they weren't around. It was just a bunch of other stuff.
All right.
Slides and all mad creepy crawlies.
Hey, can you breathe underwater?
It's gonna ask that.
That's a good ass question. Look it up real quick. Let me see. He goes,
good buddy.
yeah, he goes, not naturally, but I have some prowess to me, and he kind of like flourishes a little bit, and like you can see like arcane energy come off his hand.
Cool. Maybe there's like some Gith and Elderdeath that can help you out.
If anything, from what I've heard about Elderdeath, I should be able to find a way back. If anything,
society is more conducive to interplanar travel than the wilderness.
Indeed.
What's conducive?
What did you say?
What is that? What's conducive?
Make good better.
I write it down on my note.
Okay.
What?
One ear out the other.
I'm looking for rhymes for it.
All right, I got one more question for you. What? Do you have any idea what this is? And I pull out the book and like flash the pages.
Hills, that's definitely a Mindflayer journal.
Anything, surreptitious about it, or is it just a book? They can't make contact with it or anything, right?
No, they can't make contact with it. Yeah, have you been able to kind of like hesitate to read it?
I mean, I've touched a couple pages and seen some things and done some stuff.
Okay, so that's how you read them shits. There's no other way. And yeah, they're not gonna be able to like sense it through their psychic powers or anything like that. You don't gotta have to worry about that.
Okay, and I'm assuming this is all in some sort of chronological order, or
it should random? Be. It should be, but
I immediately flipped to the last page and put my hand on it.
Okay. So he's about to explain more, but you just immediately do that, and you kind of like get launched into a vision. And the vision of which it kind of you see. Oh man, on the very last page. Okay. So you don't see like the destruction or anything that happened because they didn't really have time to put that shit down. You know what I mean? But you do see the kind of things they were up to before the end of it. And there was like questions, or I would say there was some type of mission that was assigned to 5 illithids that had gone and done something. They seem to have been on this mission that I will get details for you later of. That also, so there's that. They also kind of detail the transformation a little bit, or what they were attempting to do to this Githyanki. It seems like the process of ceramorphosis has begun. Ceramorphosis. And he has been implanted with a tadpole. You kind of see that whole imagery. You kind of, and you like get a sense of like plans of conquest for the Mindflayers, that they have their eyes set on some type of society or civilization in the Underdark. A very large city that's like has it sounds like metalworking just constantly, very large, a lot of stuff like that going around, and they seem to have their eyes set on that. And that's pretty much what you get out of that last page.
Oh boy.
All right. Hey, you don't happen to know what the hell's it called?
Ceramorphosis?
Morphos.
You don't happen to know what that is, do you?
He goes, oh, of course I know what that is.
Do you care to explain?
He goes, it's when the Mind Flayers take the little tadpoles and implant them into people to change them into Mind Flayers.
How long does it normally take for somebody to turn into a Mind Flayer after this process has begun?
About a week.
And how long have you been captured?
A few days now.
Well, you don't have much time left, my friend.
And you can see at first he kind of looks a little puzzled, and he starts putting it together, and he kind of goes, of course I don't.
Yeah, according to the last book on this page, they had already done in on you before they even, were close to their deaths.
Okay.
Scratch my head. Do I think this is a disease or poison affecting a creature?
Give me a religion check.
Okay.
We could try to scalp it. I'm kidding.
I take out my knife. I was like, I have the same idea.
Religion?
Yeah.
18.
18. From what you tell, it's some type of disease, but not one that could be like outright cured by the lay on hands. Yeah, it's like not a naturally occurring disease. It's like some actual creature that is like burrowing itself into the being of another.
I see. I don't think it's not within my capabilities.
No.
I like look at him. I'm like, bro, I'm usually pretty good at these things, but that's beyond even me. Do you know somebody who could get this thing out of your head?
He goes, I mean, I know Githyanki that can, but I got to get back home if I hope for that.
Well, here's the problem. If you come into Mantaldareth and you don't find a way back home ASAP, there's a Mind Flayer in Mantaldareth, right?
Is there?
Yeah, it'd be you. You'd be the one. That's...
Oh, nah. We're not going to let that get there. If anything, if you notice that it's getting too far, you end me right there.
What is the too far?
Yeah, I mean, what are the symptoms
Symptom.
here?
what kind of symptoms you got.
We
Upset
see
stomach,
tentacles.
back hurts.
From what I understand, towards the end, I'll be racked with so much pain that I won't be able to move anyway.
Let us not get toward the end. Let us get before the end.
As well. He goes, I know why the headaches are here now. We'll keep an eye on that, and I'll let you know if it's progressing to a point where there might not be a return.
Hey, Bud, on average, how long do you think this whole blah, 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 Mofus thingy takes?
He said a week.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. Correct.
So,
Brakka.
All right.
probably got a couple days left.
Well, I look at Jimbo, and I'm like, all right, bro, how long until we get to the city from here?
He goes, about 90 minutes.
All right, bros. I say we book it.
I was gonna move on.
All right. I'll pack up everything.
Same plan.
Yeah.
Me first.
Or yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'll give Sunny whatever contraption that is letting him breathe, and then.
Okay.
Well, we're not at the pool of water yet, are we?
No.
Oh, sorry.
We had 90 minutes till the pool, right?
Yeah.
I'll let him free. I'm free. I'm
Pre-game
jacking him.
buffing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Pre-game, give him some
Pre-casting
different
spells.
types.
What was that, say, Jay?
I said he's pre-casting a bunch of spells and shit.
Yeah.
I'll prepare a fireball.
So, as Jimbo leads you guys in the direction of the big dark lake and Mantal Dareth beyond it, you eventually emerge from the tunnel you're traversing, and you arrive at a gigantic chamber. Like, as far as you can see, this chamber exists. Like, you can't see an entrance or an exit. The chamber remains open and dark, save for 3 prominent features. The first is the massive body of water that stretches the length of what you can see as well. The second, sitting on your edge of the dark lake, is a city about 800 to 1,000 feet away. It is a big ass city that you can see is currently active, and you can hear sounds coming from. A lot of metal sounds. The third is a large pillar far off in the lake. The pillar looks carved into, and you can see like small lights inside the pillar itself. And Jimbo points at it and he goes, "That's where we need to go, brothers."
All right, for sure. Doesn't seem so bad. And then I look at Alexander. I'm like, "Hey, what do you make of this city? Is it similar, different to what you mentioned earlier?"
I didn't mention it.
Oh yeah.
But,
all right.
Yeah.
I thought you told us what was in there. That was my bad.
No, he just went straight to questioning the Gith.
Yeah, he went to straight Mindflayer. I'll ask Jimbo. Please describe the path and entrance, as I will be getting there first.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's going to be interesting for you. So basically, we're going to be submerging here in this cold, dark water for around 30 minutes until we get to he'll get to like a row of flashing lights. And once you get to those, you follow that and acts as a sort of trail, and you'll come upon about 50 feet below that a very large coral reef. And the coral reef has different openings in it that you can kind of go through. And we need to go deep into the coral reef until we get to like kind of a beautiful coral entranceway, if you will. And then you'll be there once you're there.
Okay.
All right. He goes, "All right, well, it's about that time. You guys ready?"
Yeah.
Fuck. I fucking, what the hell am I gonna do with this book?
It's like a mile away, correct?
Yeah.
I did the math. Okay.
Do we remember how the
Nice.
order is going to be and who's doing what to survive this part of the trek?
I'm getting there in 9 minutes. So
Aren't you bringing something with you, like holding on to you or something?
Sunny.
That's it.
Did we? We needed
right?
2 people, right?
Was
I
it
have-
2 people with you?
It's like Blodan is the fucking other one.
Oh, great.
Because we had 7, or we had enough for everyone but 2. I don't need 1, and then Sunny was going to use mine.
Yeah.
Then we just need 1. So yes, Blodan is like.
He's using the bottled breath, I thought.
Oh, bottled breath.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Like a breathing apparatus we have from Jimbo, right?
I will ask.
Everyone else has that.
I will ask the Gith and be like, hey, bro, when you cast that spell, is it only on yourself or how does it work?
He goes, "No, I can cast it on multiple people."
I mean, problem solved.
How many people?
He kind of racks his brain for a second.
I think it's 8.
This helps a little bit.
He goes, "Oh man, I mean, I can do up to 10 of y'all motherfuckers."
Oh.
So everyone gets water breathing. All right.
All right, sounds great. You cast it as a backup plan. We have the apparatus just in case.
Is that a concentration thing? Does he have to like actively be in his
He goes,
brain?
"Nah, man, I just set it and forget it."
Well, it sounds perfect. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
that spell is really good, right? It's like 24-hour duration or something, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ronto Peel
I'm
spell.
glad we didn't kill this guy. I elbow Atoq.
I fist bump him and I'm like, bro, I really hope I don't have to kill you. I'm beginning to like you. All right.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. And
I'm just staring at him the whole time. I've not said a word to him. I'm just like, I'm just waiting for the
God.
first sign of a technical
Bro,
tentacle.
chill. I'm like, hey, there's only one mind flayer we're gonna have to murder in this city, and I'm gonna do it happily, not sadly.
I'll say an abyssal.
That's a bit
to,
demented.
Fucking, I just forgot your goddamn name. The goddamn Minotaur.
Oh.
Meniscus. Sorry. I'll say an abyssal to Meniscus. Just
I
wait.
don't know, Abyssal.
You don't?
No. Common
say
and
anyways.
Minotaur.
Racist
I'm
ass.
profiling you.
Are you
I
like
just
look
started
right
speaking
at my
abyssal,
eye?
Just like it's just like crazy shit.
I'm just
I'm looking through my dragon book. I was like, what is he saying? This is dragon?
Translating
I
dragon.
know he understood what I meant, so then I move forward.
I say something. I say okay in dragon. If I couldn't even read it.
He says KO. I'm like,
K.O.
Sound-
Weird.
Oh my goodness.
I'll go first. I'm still gonna go first. I think.
Okay. That's fine.
Scout.
Can
Yeah.
you like go back and forth, like people who are straggling behind, just zoom them over? You know? Can you do that?
No.
Ooh.
He's our
I'm not
strongest
doing
swimmer, so he's our safety net.
If I see
Do
anything
we-
crazy, I'll come back. But like,
Do we have half
That's a
speed
lot.
for swimming, or how much?
You do.
What was the rule? Okay, half.
That's has
I don't.
Yeah. Honzo.
Oh, who cares?
We asked you.
Warm-blooded fuck.
Wait until I get into the water and my armor fucking transforms into a Big Daddy suit, and I have triple movement speed.
You're a fucking torpedo at this point, Steve.
I got a fucking drill bit.
Oh.
Just going to...
It's gonna get sick. Just wait.
All right. So, as you like fist bump Elixro, you kind of once that happens, you can feel the arcane energy kind of go throughout all of you, and you guys all kind of like feel a little bit of like gills kind of growing on your sides. And you guys goes, all right, we should be good. And Jimbo goes, all right, you all ready?
Yeah.
Now let's go. And Jimbo jumps in the water. You guys follow?
Yeah.
I'm
Develop
going
that
first, and I'm
Dive-
holding my breath still,
Okay.
just in case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured you'd do some shit like that.
Yeah, I
So
figured all
as
of us.
you all submerge into the water, let's take our break. Here at
Nice.
Magic.
I
Nice,
definitely
nice,
actually
nice.
drink a bunch of water, not knowing how to use the gills.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess
Just
it gets filtered
dying.
out. Is it more like
Just completely
well,
dead,
there's two
lungs
different
full of water.
holes, like two different like pipeways, I guess.
Alright,
I don't know if it works. I don't know how gills on a non-fish amphibian work.
I mean, you
These
just
are like,
now you
it's
know
like
abyssal.
magic. It filters the water out of your body, but leaves the oxygen, if I understand correctly.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I guess we'll come back now. Boom! Welcome back, everybody. We all got snacks and drinks and cupcakes and muffins and. What are you eating, Anthony?
Candy.
Oh, nice.
Rips?
What kind
Those
of
are like
kids?
30 cents. I love
Those
rips.
are like the sour belt things, right?
They're like the cheap sour belts.
Fucks,
I love
yeah,
them.
yeah,
They're
fucks with
good.
that.
They're not bad.
I was gonna say, I feel like they're better. I feel like rips are
They're
like
like-
mad good.
Like to me, it's kind of like now and later's in Starburst. I like now and later's better.
That's
I like
pretty.
now laters because they're mad hard.
They are, but I like the
Gross.
flavor.
yeah. That's a weird reason to like
I
them.
love them. You're right. That's
Mad hard.
Depends on who you are, if that's the reason, you know. But anyway,
You're weird. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
all right. As we're back here at Magic Pixel, you guys have submerged in this cold, dark water. After swimming down for about 30 minutes, that's the rest of you. Atoq is way ahead of everybody. You pass all sorts of aquatic life, from similar fish you see in the surface world to like fish humanoids swimming about. The glowing fungi of the Underdark spreads down here as well and illuminates small areas of this underwater journey. But a more distinct light begins to emerge about 100 yards away. And we'll kind of shift to Honzo's perspective here since he's the one ahead of everybody. So, Honzo, you see a more distinct light begins to emerge about 100 yards away. A row of flashing lights, different colors, kind of slowly blinking in and out of existence and acting as a sort of a trail. Do you go towards it? This is what presumably Jimbo was talking about.
Yep.
Okay. So, approaching the lights reveals a grand coral reef below the lights of about 50 feet. The reef itself is made up of many colors: pinks, greens, purples, oranges, you name it. And it stretches as far as the eye can see down, and pretty far away too. And presumably this is the coral reef that Jimbo was talking about. What do you want to do?
I forgot Jimbo's instructions, but I'm going to follow them, whatever they were, because I didn't write it down.
So basically he told you that there were large gaps in the coral reef itself that you can kind of go into, and you need to keep going into it, like before you can actually like reveal this coral entranceway that you need to find.
All right, so I'll try and find the first. Well, can I look at how many cracks are available? I guess. How many
How many cracks that you can see right now? Give me a perception check.
18.
18. Okay. So it doesn't take you too long. You do notice like a pretty fat size crack in the coral reef itself that even your size could fit through. But there are cracks of various size. It really just depends on the type of creature you are.
Is there is there cracks like gnomish size?
Yeah. There's one smaller than that too.
Okay. I'll go into the one that I can actually fit through, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, you begin to make your way. And are you just going to keep doing this? Because you get through the first coral reef. And as you get through the first coral reef, like layer, I should say, a more advanced and developed coral reef than you have ever seen kind of reveals itself. And throughout its expanse, you can see like small gaps to swim through in different places. Again, like smaller, large enough for you to fit through. It really just depends on your creature size as well as like how well you are at kind of finding these holes itself.
So what is this looking like? Like I go through like a fucking crack in the floor or like a shell or something?
Like a wall, kind of.
And then I go through that and there's another huge expanse.
Yeah. So picture basically what I'm trying to get at here is like, okay, so like you come to like a coral reef, right? And you go like into it, and it basically is kind of like hollow, like it doesn't have like a dense inside. It just has like more coral reef.
Jesus.
So
okay.
Like this outside wall is essentially like it's a hollow place that you go into. So once you go into it, there's like it's just like so expansive and so developed that it's very hard to make out like a specific path or trail. It's just like it's kind of like an onion. Like there's so many layers to it that it's just kind of you're trying to get into the most inner deep layer.
All right, like Shrek, I'm gonna pierce through, I guess, the layers in order to like at least see another crack. I guess like I'll get up in there. I'm not afraid of like creatures or anything.
Yeah, and you do so. You know, it takes you probably this area alone. Again, it's not really about speed at this area. It's kind of about finding these gaps and kind of traversing this area. It takes you about 15 minutes, but you get through a bunch of these layers of this coral, and you kind of emerge onto the other side, and you see a beautiful, magnificent coral entranceway with like a bridge that's leading to an edge of the coral reef that you're standing on. But surrounding the entranceway are 4 beings made entirely of water that seem to be kind of like patrolling the area. And there's one directly in front of the entranceway's doors that you can see that is also like a water being, but it has like full plate armor and a trident in its hand.
Okay, I'll approach.
Okay, you approach these things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you approach, you immediately hear halt in Primordial.
I'll respond in Primordial. Jimbo of the Snurfiblin tribe has dictated I enter through this place.
And you can see the one in plate armor kind of pipes up, and he goes, "All Snurfiblin here have been trespassing on a border of the material plane of water for too long now. We don't take orders from them, and if you're working with them, that's not good for you."
I say, apologies. I took you for summoned entities. You are reclaiming?
Precisely.
Okay. Did they steal this from you?
Vague question, but no, this land itself is ours, and it belongs to the material plane of water. They built on the edge of this to ward off people, ward off the material plane creatures. But we are a different breed.
I see. Are the Snurfiblin defeated?
Inside, I have no idea.
No. You just care about this.
Precisely.
Do you wish for me to tell them?
If it results in them destroying whatever is this abomination that they've created on our coral reef, then by all means, yes.
I can try, but I need to pass.
Inside?
That is where they are.
Give me a persuasion check.
It'll be a high.
Natural one.
It'll,
Okay.
the main one in the armor and the trident goes, no one enters, no one exits.
A blockade. Very well. I will leave.
Very well.
Okay. I'll swim out to like out of their sight or whatever that is.
Mhm.
Just chill there until everyone gets here.
Okay. So yeah, the rest of you are kind of led this the same way by Jimbo itself. He kind of like points to the lights once he gets there and leads you down through these gaps in this coral reef until you're all kind of about to get onto the innermost layer. I would say that Honzo is probably like backed up a little bit to like the second most inner layer, like so he can be out of their vision. And you guys kind of come upon Atoq sitting there.
What up, bro? Got tired or what?
I was stopped by several Watcher entities. They seek to reclaim the entrance to the city and are blockading the city, it seems.
Jimbo goes, oh shit. He's like, we do get some bullies from the water plane sometimes.
Yes, their arguments were fairly nonsensical, but they are water, so to be expected.
Indeed,
So, like,
indeed.
You got like a path around them, or do we have to go in there swinging? What's the plan?
Usually we gotta fight them.
Yeah, all right, I'm down to fuck shit up.
I attempted to negotiate, but it didn't seem like they wanted to.
How many
Yeah.
were there?
5.
Easy.
Okay.
I mean, Jimbo, how tough are these water beings normally?
He goes, they're pretty formidable. I won't lie to you. It won't be an easy fight. We could take them, but it won't be an easy fight.
One had armor.
Only one?
Yes. Seems like the others did not need it.
Alright, I mean, I don't think we have any other choice, bro. Hams, we just kind of gotta go in, right?
How does sneaking work underwater? Do I move
yeah.
it half of half?
Change
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So, like 5 feet of movement.
It's like
Per
the
turn.
Pirates Caribbean scene when they're walking on the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, with they had like a
boat.
boat, a
Yeah.
boat on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez, what a scene.
Okay. It'll be a little strange for you all to fight underwater.
Yeah,
It's gonna take us a long time to get there. So what do you say we swim up like we're all amicable, like, and then just swing on them?
yeah, I like that strat.
Okay.
I have a question
The-
about water breathing. Does water breathing give us a swim speed?
Does not.
That's important. Okay.
It helps with nothing except breathing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It gives you
well,
vocal underwater.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
the reason I ask is if you have a swim speed, your melee attacks are not disadvantaged in the water.
Yes.
All
Also,
good.
darts are not at disadvantage in the water, which is what your cards count as, right?
Sick.
And then,
But
a
he only
trident, I
has
believe,
min
also.
speed. He only has min distance.
Yeah.
Not-
Yeah.
Anything past that is a miss.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, that's the rule for underwater. All right, yeah, I'm down to roll up and seem friendly, and then headbutt them.
Okay. So as you guys kind of make this plan and emerge from that last layer of coral
I'm-
reef,
When we go in, I'm going to attempt to distract in Primordial and just be like, creatures of the plane of water, please tell my compatriots what you told me, as they have a hard time believing anything I say.
That part's true.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Oh shit, 18.
18. The main one speaks up again, kind of like in the plate armor, and goes again. This is territory of the material plane of water, and what the deep gnomes have done here is breaking our laws, so to speak. And we are here to make sure this doesn't happen any longer.
The
You should
entire
probably
time
hide
I'm
your
letting
bow.
everyone go at him.
What happened?
The entire time he's monologuing, I'm letting everyone just get close to him.
Okay, so you guys can move yourselves.
Yeah, as we're swimming up, I'm
Oh,
like,
shit.
bro, we just gotta get rid of these deep gnomes from the inside. You know what I'm saying? Just like a little hack, a little slash, and then hack. And I'm like swimming up to him, like, right,
We're so
bro?
far.
Wait, where's my? Oh,
How
God
far
damn
are
it.
we getting here before they stop us?
Probably about where you are.
Okay. I'm like, yeah, bro, a little hack, a little slash. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as Minoscus pulls up right next to me, I'll look around and try to shrink down the size back to Bordy. Because I'm using
Okay.
him. Cool.
I'm gonna activate my dagger.
Okay.
I should shoot lightning in here. I'm sure it's gonna be tight.
Oh boy.
I could release
But
poison.
yeah, the main kind of dude pipes up again and goes, "Go no further, approach no further, or find violence."
I'm gonna
Hey, I
activate my
want
tattoo.
violence for like the gnomes. I just want to go kill them all. You know. Should I wake up every day and I'm like, no gnomes, and I just leave, a wake up, handstand, cart flip wheel. It's great.
Give me a deception check.
Shit.
While he's doing
Carpet wheels.
can I talk to Jimbo and be like, hey, have you ever encountered these guys specifically before?
These guys specifically, like these specific water elementals, no. The water elementals in general, yes.
Maybe we could be like, hey, we captured their leader. We're gonna have him write out all his other friends and kill them all, and you know,
Yeah, I mean, you could try it for sure.
what do you think they're everybody else?
I'm cartwheeling towards them. I got 27 on deception.
Holy smokes! Okay.
Yeah.
So he goes, really? Why do you have a deep gnome with you there then?
Oh,
we
this
have
is our
captive. We have him captive. I'm elbowing Soren.
yeah. He's our captive. We're gonna drag him in there, behead him, and just start hacking away.
In front of the deep gnome.
Do you mind if I have the honor of hacking this one's head off?
Sure, yeah. Come on
Yeah.
over, bro. We can do it
Just
right
come
here.
closer.
Spill some blood, make some peace. You know, that's what I always do.
But it's got to be
Attack.
like fear in the people's hearts. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do it here. It makes no sense.
Nah, we'll do it right here, right now. Come on over,
As
bro.
soon as you're in
Ham.
range.
It was all right.
Range.
That sounds good to me. And this is where and where's Jimbo at? Jimbo's with you guys, right? Boop.
Yeah, I think they're all close now.
Yeah, as soon as he gets next to Jimbo and he's like thinking about swinging, I stab him in the neck.
All right, let's all roll initiative here, and you can get the stab off. Only Soren gets the stab off. That's it.
I have no idea what happened in the past 5 minutes. I've been looking up to see if you can shoot guns underwater. You cannot.
Technically, no. Yeah, the gunpowder
Yeah.
is wet.
I got a 5 initiative. My
make
Well, these are magic bullets. They're not like normal bullets.
They did it in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, but is the
I
ammo?
hope lethal weapon is not our
Holy
our
shit.
parameter
saying.
for
It
whether
still has to
things
shoot you with the mechanism, or is that the bullets? If being magical doesn't really do anything, right?
They could be water bullets.
They could
It's
be
got
water
harpoon.
bullets.
Man, my
That's a-
attack roll was
That
so
is
Like
bad.
cartridges where you
Shoots
like,
like shark-
the
shark-
cartridges break off and it's like shockwaves of like water. You know.
Hey, why did that roll with advantage?
I think all your rolls are always at advantage, right?
It's because you're buff.
You just, I mean, it just always
Roll
does.
20 and 19.
Yeah, but I've never seen initiative roll with advantage.
You gotta be open to things, man.
Oh shit! You got the battle music. You
I got-
remembered?
I got
rolled
14 to
22.
hit.
You got what?
14 to hit.
14 does not hit on this fellow.
Yeah.
My hand slipped.
Oh, I have disadvantage anyway because we're underwater. So yeah.
True.
That was way
Definitely
better,
missed.
yeah. Me and you are at disadvantage there, buddy.
No, I'm not if I reckless attack.
Oh, this is the time. Yeah.
This is the time of the. So what'd you get, Alexander?
I don't know.
You got a 24 worst case. So I mean,
Okay, it was
Yeah.
19 then. Okay, all right, so 24.
24. Okay.
I couldn't make sense of what the fuck it was saying.
Yeah, 24
Because it
was
says
your other.
2D 20KH 1 plus 5.
yeah, I'm not
initiative.
sure what's going on.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate math right there.
Yeah, it's like it's the keep higher one. That's like
Oh,
what they
okay.
cage. Yeah,
I don't
that's
know why the hell it did that. It hasn't done that before.
Yeah, that is weird. But regardless, so you take a stab at it. You can you see him like manage to get a part of the armor up to block your dagger, and it does look like very fine like armor that is definitely capable of blocking a strike or two. Is what it looks like here.
water, dude.
Water dude.
Ooh, yeah, he's
This
cool.
guy's my
Let's
bro.
go,
I should
water
have allied with
dude.
the water people.
Alexander, you are first to go.
Hucking a card at him. A special card.
Okay.
Look with your special card.
My Brian.
15.
15 does not hit this guy. No, the main guy. No.
Alrighty then. Special card gone. What the fuck else can I do to this guy? Oh wait.
This is long.
No, I wouldn't. All right, never mind.
Okay. Anything else?
Fuck. Does this guy have reach? I'm done.
Okay. Minoscus.
All right. Guess I'll start creeping up towards this guy over here. Hello there. I'm just trying to be friendly. Good guy, rage.
Swimming slowly.
7.
7 to hit?
No, that's 7 for the table.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Which
It's a
here,
secret.
You gotta open your new table, bro. Tell us.
they're still in there. But
Hold on, Tanman. Let's get it to me. There we go.
yeah.
Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
What does that mean with water?
They're half feet underwater, technically.
Yeah, exactly. I would say
Oh,
it's
what
like
does it mean? It's heavy. It's heavy.
fucking
water.
seaweed and shit, dude, coming out
Oh, yeah.
everywhere. Let's see.
I guess so. They have to go through the. I guess yeah. I guess in this form it's seaweed, and they
Yeah.
have as much.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
50% seed.
So it's only
Enemies.
enemies, though. So you guys
Yeah.
don't have to worry about this.
We're at half anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so you rage, you pop the rage, you get a bunch of like seaweed and different aquatic plants coming out from your being, basically, and just corrupting the space around you.
Okay, so then I will reckless attack. So that's not advantage. It's
Straight
by
roll, yeah.
itself. What's my plus again? It's 9, I think. So that's 24.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go for. Yeah, I'll go for the other attack too. Okay, that's not gonna hit. That's only 13.
13 is not hit, no.
Okay. Let's see here. So this plus 8. That's 11 slashing.
Okay.
And then I also have the tattoo open right now. So 3 force.
Okay,
Okay.
nice. Nice 14 total. Well done. As you strike into him, kind of bypassing some of this armor, putting enough force behind it to damage him. And you do see that this water being does like feel pain, and you can feel like the feedback of like hitting solid material. So good stuff. Anything else?
No, that is all.
All right, it is the water elemental's turn. Let's see here.
Oh boy.
They have a very fast movement speed. I'll tell you that much.
I'm sure they have bad movement speed underwater.
Yeah, of course.
Inside me? Fuck.
It's suffocating you with more
Getting
water.
up in you.
It's gonna try.
Jesus, these things are fucking tough.
What's their movement speed? Oh my god.
It's 90.
Yeah, Yeah.
90 in water. Damn.
It's
like
different
45
half
in my
speed in
forest.
the green.
It's like it matters.
Definitely in the
Yeah.
green, that's true. It's like golf. I don't think it's gonna matter.
It's like 50. This would be like 60. I guess he wouldn't get all the way because of the green thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're huge.
So I need everybody but Minoscus and the NPCs to make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh, I'm the best at these.
That's very much
Strength.
me.
I am good at these.
You
Uh-oh.
bitch. Well, you are now, you bitch.
Yeah.
16.
4. 4.
2.
Or damn.
Supposed to be plus 4. 14. Did anybody get above a 15? 15 or above?
Yeah.
Not a, you did, Soren?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody but Soren here. So everybody but Soren takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Because you are just like infested with this water elemental. It kind of like tries to like seep into your orifices, basically your mouth, any type of holes, just kind of trying to overwhelm you. And you are also restrained during this, except. Oh no! So yeah, you're restrained during it. You can breathe because you guys can breathe water. So even though it's going all throughout you, it's not like suffocating you, but you are restrained by it. That will be the water elemental's turn. Now it's the big dude. Let me see here, and he is going to make some. Okay, so he is going to attack Minoscus since you are the one that's not restrained. And he gets advantage on you anyway. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Reckless attack.
So let me
Yep.
see. 19 for the first one. I forgot it was at advantage. 22 for the second,
Both hit.
and then 15 for the last.
That also hits.
That hits. Oh, okay. And then see. So you take. Let's see. And you're raging, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So you take 14 piercing damage.
That's a lot. Yeah.
And then you will take 20 cold damage. Good lord.
Oh, I don't have resistance to that. Yep.
We're in.
Yeah, so 14 piercing from the trident.
I'm
You can
pretty
see
sure we're dead.
as he goes with the trident, there's like the frosted, like the ends of the trident get frosted and they inflict cold damage to kind of pierce through your rage. But that is his turn. Brakka.
Damn it.
How much damage did you just take? I didn't hear.
Like,
He took 20,
20 what?
24.
34, because the last one was cold, right?
yeah.
Or
Yeah, but oh yeah, 34. My bad.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Let's see. First off, I'm gonna give damn, I'm gonna do healing word to my boy Minoscus.
Okay.
Do it level. Let's see. 4 plus 5. A sec. It will be a damn 13.
damn.
I don't
Uh-huh.
know what the 2d4, so I just rolled it on the HP. And then we use Vicious Mockery on the big guy.
Okay. Vicious mockery on the big dude. He fails.
Great. I'm actually gonna do some big breaks. I'm gonna piss my pants. You look just like this thing.
Perfect.
The same water.
Same. Sorry, dude.
I just felt it a little warmer. I'm like, what the?
Well, I pointed. Can I at least move over and like point it at the direction, like towards like outside and stuff? And just-
You're
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
it's going towards the east. It's going towards the east. Okay. 2d4. You didn't like that? All right. 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Anything else, Dala Brakka?
That'll be it.
All right.
I'm still
Atoq.
my own.
So, what's the situation? I'm restrained.
You are restrained. Yes.
Can I make a save at the start of my turn, or is it,
Um.
or is it in action?
Is an action.
Okay.
Just drink 'em.
For my action, I'm going to cast Bless on Soren, Minoscus, and myself.
Thank you.
I'm going to just open up holy water, and it's just going to go up. I'll just break it as I'm just getting drowned. And then I'm going to bonus action take out a torch stalk and throw it to such a way that I can blast myself away from this creature.
Okay.
Or attempt to, at least.
Oh shit.
I'm down for that. So okay, the torch stalk is like the exploding one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just give me a roll. I say you both take damage, but you can get out of it.
Okay. What's the damage?
I believe it was 1d6 per stalk.
Okay. 2 damage.
Okay, so you both take 2 damage, but you're kind of jutted away from it, like outside of the realm itself.
Okay. I've made my concentration check.
Okay, nice.
12.
All right, anything else?
Fuck, that was all my actions. I'm going to move here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll skirt around him.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. Elixro, you can see he misty steps over here.
Let's go.
Sick.
And then he like apparates like a long sword that kind of matches his armor, and he's going to try to slice into this dude.
Lexro.
I like him.
Hits with the first one. Actually hits with the second one too.
Let's hoping you can make the rest of these people into thralls.
So he takes 19 damage.
Belfontaine, Sean.
And then
It's a tadpole.
they take off. Man, the Gith do a lot of psychic damage, dude. Jesus
Huge.
Christ.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
And you rolled pretty high.
What?
You rolled really high.
Yeah, I rolled really high.
Yeah,
So you can see him got a misty step and then swipe into the water elemental twice, but like there's like this delayed pink purple energy on the sword that like slashes into it, and you can see it kind of like trailing as the wounds kind of form on this water creature, and then they just like explode, and so much of this water creature just kind of dissipates into the water itself, and it loses a lot of its mass and its health. You can see instantly from those 2 strikes.
just took 73 damage.
yeah.
Chat. What we're seeing on
Yeah.
our end.
Jesus Christ.
It's still alive though.
And,
I'm glad we
and
took
then
this
Jimbo,
guy.
That's a lot of 8s.
Jimbo hits both of his attacks.
Let's go, Jimbo.
Okay. Manages to do about 22 damage to the main dude. Looking pretty fucked up. Sunny and Wodan are chilling in the back. Soren, what are you doing?
A bonus action, Vow of Enmity, the big dude.
Okay.
I will start hacking at him. So first attack, straight roll. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
And I'll second level smite.
Okay.
So I'm
Alright.
assuming he's not undead, fiend, etc.
Does he sound low to you guys, or is that just me?
He sounded low right there.
How do I sound now?
Can you get
A
him?
little weird, but
A little weird.
it's like lower than normal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little lower than normal.
Okay, I can adjust in a second.
But yeah, continue.
4, and he's not. I was saying he's not a fiend or celestial or like anything.
No, he's an elemental.
Okay. I deal 15 radiant damage and then 10 slashing damage.
10 slashing damage. Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, he's already looking pretty fucked up.
Second attack. 19 to hit.
Hits.
And I'll second level smite again
Nice.
for another 10 slashing.
Another 10 slashing. Okay.
And then, Jesus, my smite damage. 17 radiant.
Oops. Okay. Oops, sorry about that.
Pallies. Pallies.
God damn, yeah, he looks super fucked up after those 2 strikes. You putting the radiant energy behind both of your strikes with the double-bladed scimitar, he's looking fucked up.
Fucked up.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Alexander.
I'm gonna use my clockwork amulet, so make my attack a 10. So that's 18 to hit.
On the big guy?
Yes.
Just barely hits.
All right.
Clever. That was
Big
clever.
card. Let's fucking roll this D4. Oh my god, I didn't set up the D4. 2, so that's a shackle.
Okay.
His speed is halved, and he can't make more than one attack on his turn.
Nice.
Ooh,
nice.
that's
Nice,
a good
nice,
one.
nice.
All right, and then fucking the old damage.
Nice.
Good damage.
Plus 5. Okay, so 18.
Nice. Okay. Got it. Yeah, he's
Um,
looking very injured.
and I can't do shit about this because I can't move. That's my turn.
Minoscus.
All right. I'm a reckless attack again. Straight roll.
Do that shit.
You have
Got it.
D4s.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
no, I did
oh,
too. Yep,
I forgot something. At the start of your turn, Alexander, since you are grappled by this thing, you take another 13 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Let's see, I needed to do that for more people too.
Just Jimbo. This Soren's not grappled.
Oh, that's right. And you though, because it's at the start of your turn.
Oh, start? Okay. Hold on.
Damn, you take 18.
I take 18.
You take 18.
There's nothing I can do to stop that, right?
No.
No, that's a
then,
Oh.
attack.
And then Dala was grappled too, right?
I was.
I'll take a Constitution.
I've only taken 8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
So
So you take 13 now,
Next.
and Jimbo takes 15. Good lord.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Well,
Why are you rolling through
We
me?
might be dead here.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a
I'm
fucked up
fine.
fight.
are you fine?
No, but am I ever?
I got you, bro. I got you. No,
All right,
no.
Minoscus, let's go.
All right. That's a 19 to hit.
Hits.
All right. And the damage is that is 21 damage. 6 of it was force, if it matters.
Good lord. All right, you kill him.
Woo!
Let's go.
We're free, right? We're free.
So you take
All
your
right,
great axe to this water elemental and like just decimate the remaining existence of this thing, and you could see the remaining kind of water elementals. It's very hard to make out like the like emotions they're eliciting, but they do seem to look at each other.
Did they cry?
Okay, so yeah, you see who has a passive insight above like a 13 or above?
I
22.
do.
22,
15.
15.
No.
I don't.
Okay, you don't. Okay,
I do not.
so the 15 and the 22, you notice that 3 of them are gonna run.
Are they?
And yeah, but Minoscus, go ahead. You finish your turn before we
Okay.
get back, 'cause they're up next anyway.
Minoscus definitely doesn't know that.
I'm in a rage. I'm gonna attack the one with that's holding Jimbo hostage next to me.
Okay.
That's 24 to hit.
24 hits.
It's, 14 damage.
14 damage. Very nice. Okay.
All right, and then I'm gonna drink the blood of my foe. So after I kill him, it just tastes like water. Water.
Put that in there, bud. I'm too close. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You just peed at me.
No. It could have gone that way, but don't do it. No.
All right.
This fucking water's like spiraling from the looks of it. So I'm like, I'm definitely getting touched by pee.
I told you not to do it. I told you. I told him, right, fellas? I told him.
Maybe it's sterile and he likes the taste. You ever thought about that?
Oh yeah, all right.
Grills.
Bear.
All right. So the water elemental over here by Elixro and Atoq seems to take off. Do you guys want to make, or do you want to make any attack of opportunity on him, Honzo?
I will.
Okay, then Elixro will as well. He actually misses.
19 plus 20 billion. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he immune to necrotic damage?
I mean, you don't know, but he's not,
Well,
though.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do it anyways. So, hold point 14.
Yeah, I figured it was just to tell me the damage.
Yeah. Okay. So we got 14, 16, 20, 27, 28, 34 damage.
Oh my god, this is a water element.
It's not 7 minus that. My bad. It's
okay. I got
it. Yeah, it's like 27 or something.
Yeah, 27. Okay, so you slash into this. Elixir, he completely concerned more with the Gith Yankee. He manages to dodge that strike, which leaves you a gigantic opening. You just slice into him, and this water elemental is like, if a water elemental could limp, you could see that it's very much limping away here. It is completely injured.
Okay.
And then this one is going to run over here. And then this one as well, Alexander, Dala, Brakka. If you guys want to make attack of opportunities, you can.
Let me sure why the hell not.
Okay.
Wait, the one that's on my square?
No, the one that's on your square is the one staying.
Oh, I see.
Where's the old normal card? There it is.
It's got smoked.
All right,
Nice.
27.
Okay.
219.
For 7 damage.
Good
Well,
stuff.
he was next to him, so
Yeah, I counted the full damage.
yeah, okay.
And then this one that is still kicking. He does not reroll his thing, so he's gonna make some slam attacks. Let me see here. He'll do the first one on Jimbo. He has advantage. Hits, and then the next one will be on Soren for 21.
21 barely hits.
Barely hits. This will be for Jimbo here. And this will be for you, Soren. 15 damage for you.
What a shame.
All right, so this one continues to fight despite seeing his brethren kind of like scurry off into the water itself. This one continues to slam. Dala, Brakka.
I'm gonna go ahead and just move up and just. I'm gonna pull out my rapier this time. I'm gonna swing at him physically. I'm gonna swing at him physically. I've always wanted to do this kind of stuff. I saw it in play once.
You have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, but it's the last guy. I'm feeling myself.
I was just saying. I wasn't hating on.
I hear you. 17 to hit.
17 does hit, yes.
Oh yeah, I do exactly that. Oh yeah, I do a little swing. All right. That is 8 damage straight up.
Nice, dude. Okay. All right. Oops.
That was a good stab.
We'll take that.
Yeah, well done. Okay.
Just like the movies.
Atoq.
Bonus action dash. I'm going after this motherfucker. He's not getting away. I'm coming at him, casting Solar Blade at the top one.
Okay.
Just be like, meh. Fucking hurt me, motherfucker. I rolled so bad. Hold on. 7 plus 9, 16?
16 does hit.
Fucking bless, man. It doesn't do that.
Bless.
Wait, do you still have Bless? Did you make a save for the slams? Or...
The 18 damage I took was before I cast Bless, technically.
Oh.
And the 2 damage I did take, I did make the save.
Okay.
Yeah.
He takes 13 damage.
Oh my goodness. You can see him limping away on one bubble, so to speak.
Okay.
One buble of water.
I already used my bonus action, huh?
The buble.
You did, yes.
That's
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Elixir. Let me see. He's gonna magic missile that dude. So you see him just send out 3 magic missiles, and it just like pelts the last bubble, and it bursts. The water elemental is down.
Pachim.
Jimbo is gonna try to. He's gonna take damage right here, so he's gonna fucking try to break free of this afterwards. Damn. And then, yeah, he's going to try to break free.
He'll try to break free.
And he does not. Soren, it's your turn.
All right. I will start hacking at the one here with disadvantage. It's in my space and it's underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage.
No. Oh, you're jutted out. I forgot because you made the save, so you're like right there.
Oh, okay. That's natural one on that one. Disadvantage, second swing. Ew, I guess I have bless. 12 plus 16 to hit.
That hits.
Nice. I rolled a 3. Okay, for another boy.
How much?
8 slashing damage.
8. Okay.
And that's oh, I have a bonus action attack too. Yeah, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
Nice. Yeah.
For another 9 slashing damage.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Going on in, slashing it down. It still looks pretty healthy, but you guys are definitely having the numbers advantage here, so I'm not too concerned about it. Alexander.
Fucking normal card. 12.
12 misses. I thought
yeah.
darts did have disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're fucking correct. 22.
Okay, so yeah, it hits.
For 16.
16, nice. Okay. And then Minoscus.
All right. Oh, reckless again.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice. Okay.
Jane, need that. All right. Let's see here. Oh, not that much. 21 total.
Nice. Okay.
I was expecting a giant number.
Yeah.
Wishing. Let's see here. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Hit more with this one. 22.
Okay.
That's the class.
All right. The water elemental looking super fucked up now.
All right. I think that's all for now.
Okay. It's the water elemental's turn. First attack is going to be at Jimbo. For a hit. Let's see here. Good lord, Jimbo's looking rough.
Jimbo.
And then the next one will be at Minoscus. Did you rage? Or I mean, did you record?
Yep.
Okay. So it hits you as well. For 11, reduced to 5.
Got it.
Yep. Dala Brakka.
What are we looking at in terms of health, by the way, or how are we all looking, by the way?
It's not
Can I
good
get
for
a- can I get a-
anybody,
Fine.
No,
Hey,
really,
guess.
I can't. It talks at like what, less than 8. Yeah, I guess right. All right, cool. I'm glad my math is somewhat up there. I'm gonna go ahead and use healing words on
Not
Top.
in danger though.
Okay.
Who's more into? Let me see. Sajam, or excuse me, yeah, Soren's fine. Alexander's fine. I'm still gonna cast it on Atoq. I'm gonna use level 1 healing words on Atoq first. This is bonus action.
Okay.
I don't know where my D4 is, so I'm gonna do that. 7.
Okay.
7, nice.
Doesn't seem to be a happy recipient of it, but it's okay. I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you. Vicious mockery on the last, or the water elemental in front of us.
Okay. It fails.
It's a good thing this big fella, I point at Minoscus, isn't gonna eat you up because he turned you into jello. I don't know if it comes out that way, but maybe. The damage is 6.
Nice.
Alright.
All right, yeah, he's looking fucked up. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Atoq.
Bonus action, Dash.
Okay.
Actually, I should measure it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll swim my ass over and then cast Solar Blade. I'll be here.
Okay.
Get through this fucking seaweed and cast Solar Blade. 17.
17 hits.
Oh yes.
For a lot. That is 5, 11, 19, 25 damage.
Oosh, okay, he is destroyed.
Yeah, I just come through and just don't stop, and then the seaweed gets in my eyes, and I'm like, ah, and I just randomly slash and just slash right through him.
Nice. So with that, you guys are out of initiative as you take care of the water elemental threat, and you guys are free to do what you want.
This is very pretty
I'm
map.
fucking dashing and I'm getting the fuck out of this water.
Yes, please. We almost died.
Yeah. I will I'll just keep moving and grooving and be like, all right, Jim bro, let's get the fuck out of here, man. We gotta make land any second.
Okay. So Jimbo goes, oh, all right, you guys want to go in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he kind of swims up to the door, and he like there's this like fat like piece of coral reef that's like sticking out from this door, and he you see he takes his red headband off and he ties it around this like piece of coral, and the door's open once he does that. And then he like takes his headband back and ties it back on, and you guys go in. And it's from here, like once you actually go in, you can feel like you're in like a room basically that like drains the water. You kind of stay in there, you close the doors, and the water kind of gets drained out from the room. You guys can breathe with your regular respiratory systems from there, and then you go into a room beyond that, and it's kind of like a pretty modest room. Like there's not much to it. It's like just like pretty like gray, dark grayish stone walls and whatnot. But Jimbo's looking around a little bit concerned. And he like pipes up good. He goes, "There's supposed to be people here checking on people coming in,
Like making sure that we're all cool and everything."
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
not those folk back there, right?
Well, we
No.
might have something to be concerned about if that's the case.
Can I-
Right?
Those Mindflayers seem to have been, wanting to attack this place with intent on conquering it. But I assumed that, they all died back there. Maybe not.
Well, maybe some of them made it here, or maybe whoever killed them made it here. Can I start looking around and look for like signs of tracks or a struggle or like people in here scuffling?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I would
I'm
also
gonna,
like same
I'm gonna
thing.
do that, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
mine some more yet and just like try and look on the walls for like marks and shit.
I got a 5. I got nothing.
Okay. 10?
I got a 7.
Seven,
One.
okay.
It wasn't.
Jesus. Okay. So you guys all take a look around it for a second, trying to gather any information that you can get from your current surroundings, and there doesn't seem to be much. There doesn't seem to be like signs of struggle. Like there's no like scratches or like signs of damage on the walls or anything. There doesn't seem to be like footprints or like bloody footprints or anything like that. There's not much noise. There's like a faint murmuring coming from ahead of where you guys are, but that's like it.
I will look around and I'll put 10 points of lay on hands on myself, and then I'll be like, hey Jimbo, you look kind of rough there, bro. You need some help?
Yeah. That would be greatly appreciated. Yes.
I'll drop him 8 points.
Okay.
I'm
Is
running
this like
out.
doors shut? Like, are we locked in here right now?
Yes, basically, yeah. You're in like a smallish room that acts as the room that transfers from the like water drain room.
I suggest we take a breather before we head out into the great beyond.
Jimbo goes, oh no, this just doesn't feel right though. I don't know if I'm okay with resting without knowing what's going on.
Yes, I think we should evaluate the situation before we make a decision. I'm just drying off my hat.
Can I? And you said we could all hear sort of murmuring in the next room over or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I walk towards that and put my ear like towards it? I guess to kind of maybe see if it's something I could recognize.
Sure, give me a perception check again.
I just wanted to roll another perception check to be honest with you because it was asked. 11.
11.
Still but.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So you can hear there's like a deep voice talking. It's hard to make out what they're saying. There's like a deep voice talking, and then there's a bunch of other voices that don't seemingly like they're not having a conversation with this deep voice. They're like listening maybe, and they are kind of like murmuring themselves, but it's too hard to really make out what anybody's saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate my boulette claw,
Mhm.
and can I get up close to the door and determine who's on the other side via tremor sense?
Absolutely. So you get up close to the door, you get about like the 30 feet radius of it. You get the sense on the other side of the door, you see a lot of Sturfiblin, a lot of deep gnomes. And it's a pretty big chamber in this next room. It seems to be like a main hall type place where people can just like gather and chill out. And there's a bunch of Sturfiblin in here, probably around like 15 or so. And they're all like in groups of like 3 or 4, and they're all like looking at the center of the room. But from what you can tell from tremor sense, there's nothing in the center of the room.
Okay. I just say, Jimbo, I feel like your kind are walking on the other side of this door quite a bit. So they are not wiped out unless there is some cruel joke happening. So I suggest you go through the door.
All right, if there's people on the other side, and he goes and he opens the door, and what is revealed is, like I said, a pretty like sizable like main hall, guild hall type chamber room with like furniture and different stuff that you can like sit on and relax and whatnot. And there's like windows of the ocean and whatnot that you can look out outside, but nobody's looking at that. Everybody is fixed on the center of the room, because in the center of the room there is a large like projected illusion of a scene that seemingly is going on. And in this like projected image, there are 5 Mindflayers that are standing, and then there's another Mindflayer that's kneeling on the ground. But in addition to that Mindflayer that's kneeling on the ground, there's like 5 to 7 other humanoids, from what you can tell. Like the image doesn't get a full shot; it's kind of like panning a little bit, and they're all on their knees, and they seemingly are like tied up, or from the sense you get, they're kind of hostages, so to speak. And one of the Mindflayers is speaking, and he goes, "Mental death will be ours, whether you like it or not. Now get on board before we take the city." Wait. Came up with the name. The civil, and he goes, and join up now before we take on the civil steel as well. He goes, or this will be your fate. And he like makes a gesture at one of the other Mindflayers that are standing, just like grabs a Duragar and just fucking eats his brain whole. Like just goes burrows to the back of it, eats his brain whole, and then tosses him on the ground. And he goes, "You have 20 minutes for an answer." And the image closes. And I think that's where we're going to stop the session today.
Well,
They're still alive.
you know, I was really hoping to kill a Mind Flayer. I'm glad I get to kill many.
I'm scared.
Boy.
Yo,
Mind
big
Flayers
shout
are
outs
real
to our
ass.
boy, Alex Cusi. Alexro.
Alexro.
Excuse
Yeah.
you. You just like combined like everyone's name.
To Scusi at the end.
That's troubling.
Yeah.
Supposed to give it 20 minutes. We ain't gonna be resting.
Yeah, we don't have a rest.
I'm gonna take a quick 10-minute nap.
Yeah. 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
There's a spell for that.
Quick nap.
Interesting.
If only that attack that hit me and did like 15 damage to me didn't hit somehow, I could have used my lay on hands on someone else.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a 21 to hit. My AC is 21. I wish we had some way to reduce the attack's value of hitting me.
If only I had the words to explain this tragedy. I do not. Sajam.
I hate you, Jeremy.
I'm rusty.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is the last episode, the only cutting words was me playing your character doing it for me. That was the only one.
Come
My
on.
AC is just so
man.
high.
My players are still alive.
One day.
There's a couple.
Someday.
Yeah, one day we'll get cutting words. It did save my life one time, to be fair.
One day, Jeremy will remember. He'll
So
do it.
wait, it was like a casted illusion, right? Like
Mhm.
the what they're staring at. So we don't know where they exactly are.
No,
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to
walk there and fuck them up once we
We
do.
will, yeah.
I have to figure out where it's at. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them because it's probably
They said
some-
they said get on somewhere. So I imagine they're not like where we were. They're probably
they're probably in
somewhere
the
pretty
middle of the city. If I had
Yeah.
to guess.
You know how this place is, right? It's like separated into sections. Maybe like the deep gnomes boarded up in their area or something, right?
Well,
Like that's my theory. But anyway,
what's
we'll find out
interesting
next
is, yeah, they took the It sounds like they already took Durgar, so we don't know if the Durgar
Get
are
on
still there.
Durgar.
Fucking idiots.
Idiots. Durgar can't
Dumbass.
even defend themselves from Mindflayers.
Short motherfucker.
Those weaklings.
It's funny because the Durgar who we fought so much in our campaign off stream, we fought a shit ton of Durgar.
I hate Durgar. Always getting big.
Yeah, they're assholes.
The abominations getting big.
Yeah, that's the
How dare
kind
they?
Betraying the
You gotta
small
accept
people.
your shortness.
Roar?
Yeah.
You gotta accept it. You just
Well,
get big whenever you want.
Either way, that was a fun sesh. Thanks for coming through stream. Thanks everybody for playing. We'll be back like usual. You know how it be due.
Oh yes.
That was a dangerous one, but I'll send you guys on your way. I don't know where to send you guys. Who's
I don't know.
Let's see who's on.